What's going on, guys? Kevin Brassard back at you again. Today is May 7th, approximately 12:30 in the afternoon, coming to you today out of the Fourth Coast Fours workshop here in Waddington, New York. And today we're doing a little rebuilding on some 250SX forks. The Honda 250SX, made from 1985 to 1987, I personally view as one of the best three-wheelers ever made, as far as it can be utility or just for fun, because it's a sportier model in a sense, sportier version of the 250 Big Red. So anyways, we're rebuilding my front forks here, and I'm just going to show you guys how it's done. The last fork that I took apart, well actually these are another set of forks I got from a buddy of mine, where I'm going to rebuild and throw on it, and then I got my forks that I got to fix yet. But the last fork I took apart had water in it, so that's not really good at all. So anyways, when you go about assembling these forks, first thing you're going to want to do, you got this Allen bolt down here in the bottom. It's 6mm. They can be a little hard to take out because they're Loctited, but mine came out fairly well. There's that, and then there is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little copper washer in there as well that I'm going to need to get out. But anyways, when you take that out, then you're able to take your fork tube out, like so, and usually that would have a lot of oil in it, but this had none left in it, which is obviously not good whatsoever. So you can take that, and there's your fork tube right here, and your fork slider. You can take this out of my soft jaw vise. You're going to want to use soft jaws. We got the copper plates here, or brass, whatever they are, bronze. And then you have your fork tube here, or your fork slider, excuse me, and my little spring is stuck down in there, the end to my cap here. That right there, which the technical name for that piece right there is the oil lock piece. We'll take that out. We got this right here. We'll clamp this in our soft jaw, our fork tube. Not very hard. And this is a 22mm on the end here. Loosen your cap, which my cap feels pretty loose. Came right off. Careful, it's under a little bit of spring pressure, but not a ton. So it's not going to come pinging and hit your eye if you're careful. So anyways, you got your, look at that, there's water in this one too. That's friggin' cute. You got your small spring first. Then your washer. Then you got your long spring right here. Oops. And then this right here will come out. And then right here, this is called your damper rod, and there's a seal on the top, just a little plastic piece, and then there's a spring on it as well. And that's all the pieces from your fork slide right here, or your fork tube, I guess. Now moving on to your fork slider, your bottom piece here. Of course, you got your dust seal right here. So those usually come out pretty easy once you get onto them, like so. There it goes. And look at all this crud in here. It's usually probably how most of them look, because I don't think fork oil is the thing that a lot of people think could change, you know. They're like, oh, engine oil. Some people do the differential oil. Notice I said some people. And fork oil. Who the fuck changes their fork oil? So anyways, you might not be able to see it, but in here, I got my little flashlight here, I'll help you out. There's a little clip, you can see it right there, that goes in front of your oil seal. That first seal is called your dust seal. So what you want to do, well actually I don't know if this is the technical proper way, you should probably go about taking it out. But what I do is I just get a pick, and because you see there's little ears sticking up on it. I mean, I don't know, I'm sure, what the hell. So anyways, get under it. One of your sides. Be careful, obviously. Get one of your sides out, and then drop your pick on the ground. Then you just work it out. And that's it right there. And now, all you got left in there is your oil seal. And a bunch of nastiness from water and 30-year-old fork oil or automatic transmission fluid. You can take your seal puller here. Just be careful. Make sure this is tight enough in the vise. Careful, because you might mar up your edge here, so you want to be pretty careful. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but see my fork's tube is sliding here. I gotta get her a little better in my soft. There we go. Oh, the seal's stuck. Sometimes I guess I take a little bit of encouragement, Just gotta work with her. I just don't want to be careful with my fork tube in the soft jaw, You don't want to get it in there too tight. Looks like I got a better lip on this side. We're getting her, folks. And there she goes. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your fork seal. That's what you want to replace. Then in here, look, it was all watery and corroded. See, right now there's one last piece. Where's my pick go? Right here. One last piece in here. Might be a little tricky to get out. It's moving. This is called your backup ring. A little stuck. There we go. Ah, look at it. It's all rusted and nasty. Water. Water is the enemy. And there you go. You see that you got some bushings in here. That's an issue that I had with my other fork. My bushings are really worn out. There's a Teflon coating on those bushings. This one doesn't look too bad. The other fork that I just took apart, the Teflon was kind of coming off it, but I'm just going to send it. So as you can see, there's the dirty parts. And we'll give you a view over here of the clean parts all laid out. And this is what the inside of your Honda 250 SX forks are going to look like. Here's your fork tube up there. Oil backup piece. That goes in between your springs here, this little washer. your circlip, your cap. There's an O-ring that goes on your cap too. There's your little Allen bolt from the bottom and the washer that goes on that. Then this, I believe, is your drain bolt. Goes in the front right there. Then there's your backup ring. That with the spring, the seal. And then, of course, you got your fork seals. So that is the gist of the 1986 Honda 250SX forks, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to get back to getting these puppies back together, and the 86er is going to be running again. Can I get a booyah?